Trail Rants and Reviews checking in. I'm pissed off. I'm really pissed off. And it saddens me that this story hasn't even been on the news. I saw it on my Twitter feed. And I had to touch on it, man, because this close to home. And I'm on for the family, man. I'm going to play something for y'all. We're going to get back into it.
I'm not buying it. We can't buy it as a family, and we won't. We gonna push for my sister.
Christina Nance family says they're not accepting the recent update in her death investigation. 29-year-old Nance was found inside a Huntsville police van last week at the station parking lot. HPD says in part, investigators have spent the days following the discovery of Miss Nance reviewing surveillance video to try to determine when Miss Nance entered the van in our parking lot, end quote. They say they will also continue working with the family.
So we will have our own private autopsy in the next few days. Our sweet Christina is dead, and they can't give us an answer.
Did y'all just hear that shit? This shit is just the bullshit that America throws towards people of color. It shit just piles up, man. It's just disrespect after disrespect after disrespect. How in the world is a black woman comes up missing for 2 weeks? There's been no news coverage. The police in the city of Huntsville, Alabama, because that's where this incident happened, they're not on the search for her. And what do you believe? She ends up being found in the back of a police van on police property. So where was this van parked at? It's many questions to be asked, and we need answers. Where's the body cameras footage? Because I'm pretty sure Miss Christina did not just wander across on police property and just jump in the back of a van and just kill her damn self. I'm pretty sure some foul play going into this what happened. You know, it could be rape, strangulation, drugs could have played a part in this. Whichever part was played in this situation is it's sad and it hurts me, you know, because I got sisters, and I got friends that got sisters, and she's a black woman, and anytime something happens to a black person, whether male or female, as a people, we feel that hurt. I'm not sure how other races react to shit, but us real black people, B1 family, we feel that to the core, and it's fucked up. Excuse my language, YouTube. But we need answers, and I pray and I hope that the family of Christina Nance family gets answers. This young lady was 27 years old. She had a whole bunch of life left to live. And the funny part about this story, well, not funny, the most disrespectful part about this story is that it's not being seen on the white media. It's not a national story. Like Miss Gabby Petito, if I'm saying her name correctly. Not to bring up her name, may she rest in peace, but she was a white woman, and her story was everywhere. Every click you go to on the computer, you see her little face, and she's missing. But the real pandemic in our community is our black women coming up missing, and it's happening too often, and we don't see nothing on the news about it. The families are fighting for it, but the FBI's and the bureaus, they just turn their cheek and keep it moving. I read something here. I typed in how many black girls been missing since January 1st, 2021, and I didn't really, nothing big popped up. But what did pop up was that I'm gonna read it to you. Although black women make up less than 7% of the U.S. population, they represent 10% of all the missing persons cases throughout the country. Although black women make up less than 7% of the U.S. population, They represent about 10% of the missing persons cases throughout the country. That's a pandemic. That's an epidemic. That's too much. So it's estimated by the Black and Missing Foundation. They put the total numbers of disappearing Black women and girls at 64,000. There's 64,000 missing young and old Black women. That's somebody's sister, that's somebody's mother, that's somebody's cousin, that's somebody's auntie, that's somebody's friend. And they've been missing. And it's sad that this country doesn't do anything for people of color. And we do the most for this country. We built this country. And I had this article. You know how the Muslims, they drop out a newspaper to the communities, and on the front cover, I don't know if you can see it, but it says the real pandemic is the child sex trafficking. And I'm pretty damn sure, out of those 64,000 Black women and girls missing, it's a big percentage of them doing sex trafficking acts. And just like the story happened back in I think 2 years ago when the house in Milwaukee, man, the whole house was full of sex trafficking girls, and the police knew about it, didn't do nothing about it. Why? Because those was Black women. I say us as a community, as a people, we got to do better and protect our women, and we also have to protect each other, just as a community as a whole. And these upcoming elections and all this thing that's going on, we gotta demand some real actions towards us, because they're not protecting us. They're not making laws to protect us. So fuck them. Excuse my language again, YouTube, but we gotta make laws and demand laws. If they want our vote, we want actions taken towards our people, man. Live, love, and stick together, man. So dope.